Hey there YouTube, it's MrLuBuFu. I'm here with a sponsored opening from MagicOnABudget.com, a longtime sponsor, great people. You have the opportunity to win at the end of this. This is an opening and a giveaway. The giveaway is going to be for this card, which I will reveal at the end of the video. Pack fresh, brand new, and hopefully it's a good one. You can tell it's not a Huntmaster of the Fells, but it's certainly a good card. So Magic on a Budget sent a really cool package. To begin with, they sent a couple of old school Sarah Angels for the collection, which makes me really happy. White bordered, and they're really cool. But then they also sent, and this makes me so happy. It's always fun to open these older packs. We got a Champions of Kamigawa, a Core Set 8th Edition. Put these next to each other. Dissension from Old Ravnica, Old Mirrodin, Nemesis, and a French one that I cannot tell what it is, Terres Natales. Pretty sure it's French. It seems like I don't speak a lick of French, but we'll figure this out. This is back when packs had 8 cards in it too, so that looks really cool. So these are all really awesome. I always like opening old packs. So let's go ahead and start opening up. We're gonna start with the French one. Seems like the coolest one to open. I kind of wanna see what's in this. So I apologize if I butcher it. I speak Spanish, not French. Wow, you can tell this packaging is also different. You can tell because there's this extra flap above, so the pack is bigger than the cards themselves, which is really cool. Also, there we go. So let's go ahead and see what we've got. And let's see how bad. Oh, look, it's a pony! Sorry. I am not a brony, but we have, it says Pony de Nans. It's a 1/1 for red. Chateau, oh, it's a Senger Castle. I know that one. So it, you can tap for blue, black, or red. I have no idea what this does. It's a 6/2 for 4 that I assume it says at the beginning of your upkeep, pay green, or sacrifice it. It says Enterez, which is like berry, or we have fade. So we've got a deer with a fairy on it. So it looks like it's a 1/2 flyer for 2. Guard the Corpse Anaban. It looks like it's a 2/3 haste for 4. It looks like a merchant caravan. Oh, this is looks like portal. It looks like the portal symbol. This is a merchant caravan. Some sort of shaman. It looks like it's a 4 mana for a 2/2 that you can red and tap to deal 1 damage. So it's a pinger. And then a Sanctive Alchemist. So it's a 4 mana 0/2 that you can white tap and prevent 4 damage. Let's see. I will put the English names in annotations if they show up there. So we'll see how well I did. Now let's go on to Nemesis. I have never opened a pack of Nemesis. I haven't opened like any of these packs, so these are really cool. I'm so happy. And thank you to Magic on a Budget for sponsoring it. So we have Chieftain and Endal, 2 mana 2/2 that attacking creatures get first strike if he attacks. A Wood Ripper, so it's a 5 mana 4/6 fading 3 that you can remove fade counters to sacrifice or to destroy artifacts. Rejuvenation Chamber, so a 3 mana artifact with fading 2 that you can gain 2 life. Flowstone Overseer, which it looks like is a rare. Interesting. So it's a 5 mana 4/4. The target creature gets +1/-1 until end of turn. So it looks like we had our 3 uncommons and then our rare, and now the common run. So Plague Witch, 2 mana 1/1 to discard a card. Oh wow, sweet! That makes me so happy. We got a Daze. Daze is one of them legacy counterspells that I was actually about to trade for yesterday for my cube, and they didn't want to part with it. And now, look, pack fresh Daze. Awesome! I have a sneaky Homunculus. So sneaky. Reverent Silence. Defender and Vec. Reverent Silence. If you control a forest, you can have each other player gain 6 life and you destroy all enchantments. Defender and Vec is a 2/4 with Fading 4 that you can prevent 2 damage by removing Fade counters. Lacaloth Rig, so it's a whenever enchanted creature becomes blocked, you may have it deal damage equal to its power. Seal of Doom, you sacrifice to destroy target non-black creature. Pretty cool. I'm pretty sure that was reprinted in Dissension, oddly enough. We have a Wrathy Intimidator, so it's a 2/1 Intimidate that you can search for mercenaries. A Trickster Mage, so you can discard a card from your hand to tap or untap artifact, creatures, or land. Moss Dog, you can put +1/+1 counters when it's targeted. And Downhill Charge, so you give target creature +X/+O based on the number of mountains. That's pretty cool. That was an awesome pack of Nemesis. Also, it had a Daze in it, which is really cool. Now on to Mirrodin. Old school Mirrodin. Pretty fun. I have drafted this in the past, and I had a good time with it. So we'll see if I can offer a little bit of drafting insight. So we have Somber Hoverguard, so it's a 3/2 flyer for 6 with affinity for artifacts. So if you don't know what this is, it costs 1 less to play for each artifact you control. We have an Ancient Den, so the white artifact land. Seat of the Synod, so we've got the blue artifact land. Deconstruct was pretty good. It's 3 mana, destroy target artifact, then add green, green, green to your mana pool. We have a Gold Mirror. Those are reprinted in Scars. A Welding Jar, so you can, it's a 0 cost, you sacrifice it to regenerate an artifact. Lumen Grid Warden, so it's a 2 mana 1/3. Journey of Discovery, another card I was actually looking for my cube. So you can search your library for 2 basic land cards, reveal them, put them in your hand, and then you could put 2 lands into play, or you can entwine this. We have a Mirror Adapter, so it's a 3 mana 1/1 that gets +1/+1 for each equipment. Sphere of Purity, so if an artifact will deal damage to you, prevent 1. We have Necrogen Spellbombs. They reprinted a different set of these in Scars, but this is the black one, so you can have target player discard a card, and then you can sacrifice it to draw a card. Oh wow, we got a Loxodon Warhammer too, another card I was really looking for, cube, and it's also really, really good. +3/+0, Trample, and Lifelink, because it gets put on the stack. That's awesome. We have a Shrapnel Blast, so you sack an artifact to deal 5 damage. Assert Authority, so you can counter target spell, exile it, with affinity for artifacts. And a rare, Spoils of the Vault. Name a card, reveal cards from the top of your library until you reveal the named card, put it into your hand, remove all other cards from the game, and you lose 1 life for each of the removed cards. So it's a really risky tutor. I like it. I think it's pretty fun. That's awesome. Now on to Dissension. I have been drafting a decent amount of Ravnica block of late, because it came back to Magic Online, and it was a pretty fun format, so we'll see what I can do. So I believe in this pack we will see Simic, Azorius, and what's the other one? I can't remember off the top of my head. Rakdos, there we go. So we have Simic Ragworm, Stealing Stance, so creatures you control get +1/+1. I actually got blown out by this. Wrecking Ball, definitely a really good card. Destroy target creature or land. Another card I was looking for my cube. Makes me so happy. These have been great packs. We have Sandstorm Eidolon, so it's a 2/2 that sacrifice it. Target creature can't block, and when you play a multicolored creature card, or multicolored spell, you get it back. Slaughterhouse Bouncer is pretty good. It's a 3/3 for 5 that Hellbent, when it dies, you can give target creature -3/-3. We have a Rakdos Carnarium. Bounce lands were always insane, so bounce lands are definitely a high priority. Delirium Scheme, so each player discards 3 cards. Kill Suit Cultist, so it's a 1/1 for 1, attacks each turn if able. You sacrifice it, and the next time damage will be dealt to target creature this turn, destroy that creature instead. Azorius First Wing, definitely a card I like. It's a 2/2 flyer for 2 that has pro enchantments. Simic Initiate, so it's a 0/0, but it has Graft 1, so you can get a +1/+1 counter, and when you play when another creature enters the battlefield, you can move a +1/+1 counter onto it. Vision Schemes, each player draws 2 cards for 2 mana. Our first uncommon is Squealing Devil, so it's a 2/1 fear. When it comes into play, you may pay X. If you do, target creature gets +X/+0 until end of turn, and you sacrifice it if you didn't play black. We've got an Old School Condemn, definitely a good removal spell, reprinted in a couple of the core sets, and for good reason. We have a Mage Right Stone, so you can one-tap, untap target creature that has an activated cost with tapping the cost. And our rare is a War's Toll. Whenever an opponent taps land for mana, tap all lands that player controls, and if a creature an opponent controls attacks, all creatures an opponent controls attacks. I've opened that a couple times online. It's interesting. Now let's go into the 8th edition core set. I'm not sure. I'm pretty sure that there's Sarah Angel in the set, but we've got white bordered whiteboards. This is before they went back to black. So we have an Angelic Page. So it's a 2-mana 1/1 flying that target attacking or blocking creature gets +1/+1. We've got a Canyon Wildcat. So it's a 2-mana 2/1 Mountain Walk. Boomerang. Definitely a fun card I like to have. Return target permanent to its owner's hand for blue. We have Horned Troll, so it's a 3-mana 2/2 that you can regenerate it. Giant Cockroach, it's a 4/2 for 4. Samite Healer, which is, I'm pretty sure this was good in a couple of older draft formats. 2-mana 1/1 that can prevent 1 damage. Wood Elves, so another card I was looking for Q, is a 3-mana 1/1 when it comes into play. Search for a forest, put it into play, then shuffle your library. Fugitive Wizards, a 1-mana 1/1. Panic Attack, so up to 3 target creatures can't block. Sacred Nectar, so 2 mana gain 4 life. With beautiful art. We've got Angel of Mercy, another angel for me to collect. It's a 5-mana 3/3 when it comes into play you gain 3 life. Telepathy, so opponents play with their hands revealed. And I believe we're on our rare now. No. Sacred Nectar is a common. We have Zombify, so return target creature card from your graveyard to play. Oh, wow. I want that in my cube. I have a Minor Reanimator theme. If I have a Burial Rites, might as well have this. Our rare is a Swamp. Wow. I forgot the rares go behind. We have Story Circle. When it comes into play, choose a color. Next time a source of your choice of the chosen color would deal damage, prevent that damage. So it's an elaborate circle of protection. That's pretty cool. And now onto the Champions of Kamigawa. I think I've opened a pack of Kamigawa before, but if I haven't, it's an interesting format. Lots of legendary stuff and spirits. So we have Glibbering Kami. So it's a 4-mana 2/2 flying 3 with Soul Shift 3. So when it's put into a graveyard from play, you can return a spirit card with converted mana cost 3 or less from your graveyard to your hand. Kabuto Moth, so it's a 3-mana 1/2 that you can give target or flying, that target creature gets +1/+2. Soul of Magma is a 5-mana 2/2. Whenever you play a spirit or arcane, it deals 1 damage to target creature. Council of Asoratomi, so it's a Moonfolk Divination. We have Burr Grafter, so it's a 3-mana 2/2. Sacrifice a target creature gets +2/+2 with Soul Shift 3. Scuttling Death. 5-mana 2/2, sacrifice it. Target creature gets -1/-1 with Soul Shift 4. Soulless Revival, return target creature card from your graveyard to your hand, and has Splice onto Arcane, which was another cool ability. I liked it. Vigilance, well, enchanted creature does have Vigilance. Desperate Ritual, which is a card that I play a ton in my Storm decks. It's a pretty good one. Teller of Tales, so it's a 5-mana 3/3 flyer, which is already good for limited. Whenever you play a spirit or arcane spell, tap or untap target permanent. That seems pretty good. We have a Kadama's Reach, another great card for Cube. It's Cultivate, basically. We have Bloodthirsty Ogres, our first uncommon. So it's a 3-mana 3/1, put a Devotion counter. Then tap, target creature gets -X/-X, where X is the number of Devotion counters. Play only if you control a demon. Swallowing Plague, so it's X black, deals X damage to target creature, you gain X life. Cloudcrest Lake, so it taps for 1, blue or white, and then it doesn't untap if you use blue or white. And our rare, Vassal's Duty. The next so it's an enchantment, the next 1 damage will be dealt to target legendary creature, is dealt to you instead. Wow, thank you to Magic on a Budget for these packs. Now it's up to you guys to see how you guys can win this card. So if you guys want to enter, all you have to do is check out magiconabudget.com. There's a link down below in the description. Let me know leave a comment down below if there's something that you like about it. There's all sorts of great things. So just something you like about it, whether it be the interface, the deals, and sign up for their newsletter. It's pretty easy. Comes, I believe, once a month, and it's really useful to show you guys the deals. Now, what you guys can win is a pack fresh Geist of Saint draft. I pulled this when I was drafting. I actually got it passed to me, and then I snap took it and then put it immediately in a sleeve. So there you guys go. A pack fresh Geist of Saint draft. Doesn't rotate, so you guys get to play with it for another year. Thank you guys for watching. Thank you for MagicOnABudget.com. The contest ends, so you leave a comment down below again with something you like. Subscribe to their newsletter. The contest will end on September 15th. So that's 2 weeks from the time of recording. Thank you guys for watching. Rate, comment, and subscribe.